So the way from now that I will be thinking about the whole thing is, since you get to play against Brand, fights with him will not really be an issue. So as long as you will be able to get your W on top of him, and then just jump over there, everything is going to be fine afterwards, because once his builds are going to be on cooldown, he has nothing to use, while you'll have your passive with empowered auto attacks, right?
Yeah.
And the shield, obviously, while he will not.
Yeah, I know. I only have to avoid the stun.
Even if you do get the stun, as long as you get to stun him in your W, everything is going to be fine. Like, that's going to be the most important thing. Okay. So the stun in this case is going to be kind of irrelevant. If you get to dodge it, that's going to be an extra. Does it make sense? But if you don't, then it's fine. Like, it's no big deal. Like, it can still work out. Otherwise, about gank setup, the way that they are set it up, so bot lane they have Twitch, Thresh, we have Janna, Jhin, mid lane. So mid lane is fairly easy to gank as long as Fizz will not really be, let's say, in the middle of the lane. So, for example, here, let me get this.
Oh yeah,
so if Fizz will not be here, it should be fairly okay, because if Fizz is going to be in the middle of the lane, he can go quickly with his E. Yeah, backwards, and then he's out, right? But if he's going to be sort of eraser, let me get that. But if he's going to be a bit more further up on the lane, that's approximately here positioned.
Yeah.
The Sand is going to be able to follow up with her E and her W. Oops. And then you'll be able to go for your W and your Q. Does it make sense?
Yeah, W, E, Q.
To be able to lock him down.
Yes.
So this is about mid lane, about how the gank setup could look like.
Yeah.
And about top lane, because this is Yorick and we have Trundle. On top lane, we have the following. So this guy will have his W to be able to catch up, and his E, the pillar, to be able to slow him and potentially knock him towards him, right?
Yeah.
If it's going to be in the middle of the lane, that's going to be okay. It's still going to be very doable. First of all, because top lane is very long lane, right?
Yeah.
You'll have your Q for a slow, W for either slow / stun. And the guy doesn't really have any ways to escape, right? The only way that he can escape is going to be mostly his W, but it's very easy to get out of it. Make sense? You'll have your W, you'll have your E, you'll have your Q. Sean will have his E, his W, his Q for the slow as well, right? So based on this information, let me get this as well. Can we actually get it off somehow a bit quicker? Like that. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yep. So I would say the way that we will have the gank setup priority is going to be mid is going to be actually no, top lane is going to be 1 as priority, mid is going to be 2, and bot lane is going to be 3. Because mid lane has more conditions that need to be met for the gank to be very likely to work out. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Compared to top lane, we need much less conditions to be present.
Yeah.
Right,
so it would have been better to start on blue this game.
It's okay to start this way as well. It's just the way that you would like to prioritize the lanes regarding gank. Ganks from the beginning at least. The game plan is going to be this, right? So top lane is going to be the easiest. So let's say 3 ticks here, 2 ticks on mid lane, and come on, and 1 tick on bot lane, right? As bot lane is going to be the least lane that we will be ganking. Now, when the game gets to proceed, let me resume that. So once the game gets to proceed and you see how everybody's playing, let's say top lane might be the easiest lane to gank on paper, but because the guy might not be playing the way that he's supposed to, and he might be pushing 24/7 like he is in this case, you'll not be able to gank this guy. So then it will go as 1, 2, and 3, right? So 1 this guy, 2 this guy, and 3 these guys. And if he's not playing any way that we want him to play, and bot end actually does fairly well, and they set up very well the ganks, let's say with Janna Q, her W, the W from Jhin as well, right? If they get to set it up fairly well and they get to manage the waves well too, then it is going to be 1 mid lane, 2 bot lane, and top lane is going to be 3. Make sense? Depends on simply how things go. Like, this is going to be something hypothetical in this case. Just saying as something to have in mind for like future games, right?
If you're serious about ranking up and feel stuck, forgivingbloodcoaching.com is the right place for you. You can be assured with high quality coaching, many options to choose from, flexible work hours, and because we believe in what we do, we offer a money back guarantee if you fail to reach your goals while actively following our guidance. Don't believe me? Check out the results and what our students have to say. So what are you waiting for? Try this free by clicking the link in the description below and get the run you've always been dreaming of.